Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So that CPI print from the USA basically annihilated this channel that we had. Big break to the upside, so that's null and void at the moment. This is one of those 25% probability moves, and I suspect we are looking to continue. So I just want to get this previous swing high in here, then just move up to the weekly just to showcase something. Remember we said this was a weekly wedge. We've got a very strong break above that weekly wedge at the moment. But more importantly, leg down, leg up, leg down, break above structure. There's my structure on the weekly. So if we hold this 13995 or 1400 area, that would validate a double bottom. And this double bottom is worth 2095, so almost 2100 points, which takes us pretty much back to the all-time high. And I just want to put this level in here because that's probably a big level that we're going to be paying attention to in the next week or so, which is 14,810. Okay, so what are we looking to do today? So firstly, on the 8-hour, solid move up. Oscillators are grouped to the upside. We're in an uptrend now as far as I'm concerned. We've had a crossover. It was looking a little bit messy. We were looking for a pullback to come and test the flag break. Don't think that's going to happen now. I think we are pretty much set. We start drilling down through the time frame. So you start with the 3-hour. We do have a grouping of the oscillators, and we're very far from the moving averages. So you would expect some kind of a pullback just to build a base, just to offer some value. Got a bit of a flag forming, and oscillators are already crossed over and pointing down on the hour. So this is my closest area, which is 13977 or even 1400. That is kind of the closest opportunity that we do have right now. And then we could also just not even bother dropping below this area here, which is 14139. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for some kind of a pullback for a move back up. However, and I say this as assuming that we do have a relatively strong trend, and I think we've on the DAX, and I'm seeing it on the Dow as well, that we do have a fairly strong setup that is setting up at the moment. So another way to trade this today, if we don't get a pullback, is going to be a breakout. So break and retest of 14,235. That's a fairly decent opportunity. It's going to give you a 150 point stop loss, and you're probably going to be at least moving 150 points up. But then you need to look at this as a flagpole, and then you are targeting this 1418. Now, so I just need to jump back to the hour. See if there's any sort of structure in here that we could ultimately use. I think this is probably the wisest thing. 14235 back here. No, that is major support. Okay, so yeah, if this does break 14235, it's a relatively strong area of resistance. If that breaks, so we find support there, then you probably, you're looking at least 150 points, possibly another 500 point gain. Not sure that'll happen today though. So, and there's no real structure to the left that is going to give me an opportunity to look for a target. And that's always a little bit of a worry. I like to have a clear target. Just want to drill back on the hour. Bear with me. It's a nice problem to have when there is no overhead resistance above you. Okay, so we've got this major area of resistance. There is a level there, and there is another one up there. That probably looks like what we need to aim for today. Okay, not much though. So I would say 150 points. Yeah, if you get to 14.341 on a break, that would be a decent enough move. So ideally we're looking for a pullback. So we're looking for this 13.977. If we can get some support down here and we start building some price action here, then there's definitely a relatively good opportunity. You're going to have like a 100-point stop loss, and you're going to be looking for at least 200 points, possibly 250, possibly 300 points gain from that kind of move. If that doesn't materialize, then you need to be down on the lower time frames, like 5-6 minutes, and then you're going to be targeting these levels here. Until we get through these levels and we start building a base here, that is kind of the only trading options that we do have today on the DAX. Okay, so it's either going to be a small measured moves into these things, and even at ranges, you'll be able to just keep buying off supports and then taking profit on each area of resistance. Break through this, it starts becoming a different story. Then you're looking for another 500-point move to the upside. Anyway, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend.